Gay boy. Julie, how you doing? You good? How is everyone on a Sunday? What you been up to? Some water. Hey, Bev. Riley, hello, how are you? Sunday crew. What we saying? Sweating my arse off here in Matlock. Boiling, is it? It's cool here, 22.8. 2 Savloys mush wrapped. Nice. Coming right up, Mark. You need to drop me an email, youth, so I can get this thing posted back off to you. It's all nice and dry. It's got like a nice hardened finish. You've seen it before anyway. But yeah, give us a shout, mush. Get it sent off to you. Give us a go. Ha! Do you want to go on this? Do you want to go on this? I'm just splitting this ash. I'm making a stool. Hey, Riley. Yep, Lions. You up, Mark? That's beautiful. I will, mate. I'll get my missus on it. What? Sending an email? What did you have for breakfast? I had some nachos and hummus and some crisps. Make clogs out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna make some clogs out of it, mate. Yeah. You just have to go into my bio, Mark, and then find my email in there. All right, mate. No rush, no whatever. It's just there. It's sat waiting. A bit cool to see it on your table. It looks wild, mate. It looks better than I ever thought it would. Got to go. Just doing last hour's show. Nice. Have fun, man. So yeah, my idea. I don't know how this is going to go, but my idea is I'm going to get this top, this stool top. I'm going to make this into a stool top, basically like a wedge. So I'm going to sit on it that way, so slightly forward, so I can kind of rest against it. I might even put a back on it yet. I don't know, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill into the underside in these 4 corners with my drill press, which I've already set up with the yes Lions, yes Fable, a Wagwan gang. How are you? You're good. I saw you sweating it out last night, mate. Wild. So yeah, there's my drill press. Look, already set up with a 22mm bit in it. That's the only thing I've got. I could do with an auger bit really, but use what you've got, eh? So I've got a 22mm spade bit in there, rusty one. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get I'll try and get like 4 holes in these. Basically, this is how you make a stool, greenwood type stool, and I've got to go all the way through, but at an angle, so that these sit in there, kind of like at an angle, so it's not like sat, it's like splayed out like that. So that's what I'm doing basically while I'm in here. I might as well have you lot here. First time I've exercised in 12 years was painful, to be honest. Big up Mark, big up Bev. Well, it's the first time in 12 years, so you started exercising again. It's got to be a good thing, man. Got to be a good. I know you've been doing your little walks and stuff. I saw your videos. To be fair, I don't exercise a lot. I do a lot of walking. and a little bit of weights, but I don't do a lot these days. But mainly working stuff rather than. But yeah, so I'm gonna have this finish on it, which is kind of flat, but I've left it natural as well where it wants to be. So I'm just gonna, yeah, try and get these holes drilled once I've split this. Basically, like that. That's where I've been planing it off. I'm behaving, Bev. Me. Oh, excited to see this. Yeah, I can handle working out, but the rest is so uncomfortable nowadays. Yeah, it's just getting used to it, isn't it? Yeah, like a stool. I'm not sure how high it's going to end up or what's going to end up, but basically, because at the moment the stool I sit on is cool because it's on wheels, but it ain't very comfortable and it's not great for my back, and I'm just like fucking around in my workshop. So good top though. Yeah, you like it? Hot tuna. It's my summer surf mode, isn't it? Oh, the top, this top, yeah, it's a piece of that, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to kind of try and split. Oops, I started splitting this just to see how it would go. I want them to be fairly even on each side. So if I can get it to split down there. This one might be already a bit off, like, but if I can get it to split nicely, it's gone around there. Look, that's what it's gone around that knot. It's gone one side of it over there, so it's kind of split that. If I get that to split nicely down into the middle, at least to there. It's weird. The camera's gone weird. Hot tuna. Hey brother, how's it going? Who's that? Oh, what? Yeah, I want to do a back support on it, but no, the stool top. Yeah, I got you. Hey brother. Yo, Richard Moat. What are you saying? Richard. I thought you meant my t-shirt. So basically, I'm going to be slightly off camera up here because I can't get the camera to go up that high. And I'm going to finish back, you know. I think that went quite well. Popped, didn't it? And put these down here. So nice. Yeah, we've got 2 legs now out of 1 piece. They're not perfect, but I think they'll do the job. And they'll look cool. So, got 2 pieces there. I can always axe them down and make them flatter again. It's so dry though, but it's ash. So this is like super, super solid wood. But I think with the thickness, it's not bad at all, is it? It's just a bit that I got from some ash dieback that was cut down by the railway service. And they've already got like a funny angle on them, so they might work out nicely to sort of sit at an angle like that on the floor. It's a bit too much, isn't it? Cut them down, but I've got some height on them now. If I can get this other one to split, then my stool's going to be, you know, like that high. I'm not sure, but here we go. I'm learning as we go, aren't we? I've never made a stool before. I'm making it in like a bodger sort of greenwood sort of style. So I've got to split this one now, which hasn't even cracked, if you notice. Well, I'll show you. It hasn't even cracked. So this is some real nice dried ash. Super, super hard. You could see how dry it was when it just went ping like that. Job done, dry as. Nice, yeah. Braham, how you doing, brother? Yeah, it's not bad, is it, Mark? I think it'll all kind of work. I mean, it's just scraps of wood I've just got in my pile. So starting it's a bit of a pain because obviously we're on an angle. I'm going to try and just drop that axe in there on a bump cut. You can't really see it, can you? It's a bit of a shame. Pull that back there. Can you see the top now? No. Okay. So I'm going to try and basically just bump cut this in. Shouldn't really do this, but I'm going to go for the middle. Bump cut that in like so. Then I'm going to drop a mallet Wait, I'm going to drop a mallet on it. Let me get this up here. Bit of a shady whatever, but we'll do it. We'll get there, mate. Get a corner started first and tap her home. A bit skinny, that is. How about this? She's going. She's going. Go. Splits happen, smack down the middle. Smack down the middle. Beautiful. This ash is really straight grained, so there we go. Drop that in there. It'll probably go ping again. Oh, it's gone off to one side. It's gone off to one side. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's really fucked that up on the bottom there. It's gone off, look. It's never going to work that in. I wonder. Go through that. That's what happens on live stream, isn't it? How far we gone? Don't know if I can bring that back, but I'm going to try it. Let's go for the little X on this. Ooh, let's run the other way. What to do, what to do. It's the nature of splitting wood, isn't it? I guess can't do a lot about either of them. I ain't got a throw or anything to like. That might do that. That might do right actually. Might come to it. Yeah, it's gone to it. Look. Let's have a look. Oh, she's good. I've ended up with two opposites. I just have to go. They're a bit skinny now. Bit skinny. If I pull that, it's going to go really thin. If I can just chop into it. So two good ones, two not so good ones. That's the bit in the middle what I didn't want to split right. So a bit of a split down there. Bit of a fanny shape now, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I'm not watching what you're on about. Nice, you got a live up, mate. It's way more than I've done before. Maybe the mallet and handle has a face of a wizard emerging out the side of it. It's pretty damn boss. You've been making mallets and stuff. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Mike. Sorry, I missed a load of your comments. Spiffy. Nice, we like spiffy, mate. We like a bit of spiffy, don't we? And the idea is to kind of knock them down into pegs. So they will eventually go into the holes that I'm about to drill. It's fucking nice wood though. I mean, I've got a lot of length on these, so maybe this one will just be a bit spindly and split. Let's put the split the right way though, as in put this top to the top. It may be fine, actually, looking at it. Yeah, so it's not going to change its, if it's this way around, that's not going to have any impact on it at all. But yeah, the idea is to get these down, and they need to be about 22 mil. So I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest, but we'll see. They kind of want to be round because the hole I'm going to drill is round. These aren't, obviously. What I need is a 22 mil shaft. Still over there, got plenty there. So yeah, I want to get these down to like, so that they come in and they've got a shoulder at 22 mil. But also, they've got to be as deep as this. So we're looking all right. Chop that top off and saw that off. Saw that off square now. Can't I? Whoa, hold on, not all comments. Whoa, sorry. A throw? No, it's because it was the wrong use of a throw, Mike. A throw helps you split, but I don't know if it would have worked in this instance. Because an axe is obviously quite wide. An axe is wide at the top, so it's a wedge. Whereas a throw is the same thickness all the way down, so it kind of splits nicer. This is forcing it open all the time. With the cheeks, are quite big cheeks. But yeah, I know what you're saying, Mike. That was miles away though, wasn't it? So no problems. Hi baby, I'm back. Hannah Lan. Okay. Don't know you. Hey, lines in chat. Dima, it rules. Great carving. Whoop whoop. What's up? Love the handle. Oh, not bad for my first crack at it, I think. Yeah, let's see it. Josh is in bed, bless him. Bloody brilliant. Stephen, Julie, Dima, Nikki, Monkey, how you doing? Yeah, I need to do a backrest for it, don't I? I don't know how I'll get on with that. But but there we go. This would be nice if it was actually still green, but it's not. So yeah, I'm going to try and make this like a semi-round 22 wedge, sort of round. So that'll be the challenge, and making it deep enough to sit in and just come bottom below the top there, and I'll be able to do that. Julie's stalking me. See Jojo, the prodigal daughter, has returned. Good to see you. Might go live later. Gonna walk with my dog. Nice. That'll be cool, Nick. In a few hours. Lovely. Sounds good. I'll come by. There you go. Needs one mark for his back. I know. That's what I'm trying to do. It looks like the chestnut piling you used to get held together with twisted wire. Oh yeah. Ryan, how you doing, your wee Ned? Wagwan. Hello, hello, hello. Salam. Hit like, comment, subscribe and share. Sunday Bunday, chat, get involved. Whoop. 7, yes indeed. Guys, wait 15 minutes, then drop a like please. That's better for the channel. Or so. You can drop likes whenever you like, people. But yeah, if you want, if that works. 204 in the chat, you know. You know. So yeah, even though that did initially split badly, it's only to there, and so if I put this socket in, put this in the socket and leave that thickness on it, it won't split, I don't think, much. But yeah, it's not bad, is it? Not a bad split. Where's my axe? So yeah, I'll chop these corners off, smooth them out a bit. Bit of a chamfer. I'm trying not to take as much off as I can and leave as much material for strength. Save my mind. 206 on mine. Goes up and down quite a lot when it's like this. Just get the sharp edges off it basically. I'm probably not going to do a lot more to them, to be honest. Just make sure they're not so splintery. Testament to this axe though, going through some ash like this, it's quite good stuff. This axes are something else really when you think of them. little bit smoother. Bit rough in there, but there's a big knot in there. But yeah, that'll be the top and that'll be the bottom. So I'm going to do that to all 4 of them just to smooth them out a bit, and then I'll rub the edges up. There's the pith, get that out of there. Thanks to everyone who's in here, chatting, modding, whatever you're doing. Appreciate it. It's not that crazy, obviously. We know that the YouTube just makes numbers up, but stupidly, I just swept my floor. So that's always good. Get that pith out of there. There we go. Look quite cool they do. And thicker at the top, so it's going to sit like that, and this is the bit that I'm going to shape down from a 22mm drill bit. So I will be using a power tool, but there's not much other way of making it all unless I bore it out with a knife or something, but no one wants to watch that. So that's that one. Knock that off as well. Okay. What they like for size. Not far off. So I'm going to use the shorter ones on this end because it's thinner and thicker at this end, so I use the longer ones at the back because that's probably where the most weight will be actually. So next one. So even though these look a little bit spindly, I don't think there's any way they're going to snap. That's my like full weight on it sideways, and that's not how it's going to get loaded. It's going to get loaded, that's my feet off the floor, it's going to get loaded differently, so I think they'll be sweet. And the grain on them is really nice. I'm only shaving this down a little bit. I mean, you could go balls out and make them round and square them off, but then if you wait until I mean, I might not be able to actually put it all together, but I'm not going to be gluing it. I'm going to be wedging them. So this is the opposite way around. So I might have to put the thin bit at the bottom thick bit at the top. We'll see how it goes. Tell you what, it's fucking hot in here now. Fans going on. So my apologies if this messes it up for everyone, the sound, but it's getting warm. Getting warm in here. Some cool shaped legs though. Eternal Cookie, how you doing, buddy? You good? Thanks for popping in, mate. Guessing everyone else is talking amongst yourselves because I'm not able to watch the chat so much, am I, when I'm doing stuff like this? The stool, some strength in that timber, all of us could sit on it, probably, yeah. That top, you could stick a fucking ton block or something on that, it wouldn't budge. This is ash, and I think that's the sycamore that I got from across the road. I think you could go bad with these, couldn't you? Finish them with a knife, put patterns in them, all sorts of stuff. But really, I just want to clean them so that what you find as well, if you do make like greenwood style stools and benches and stuff, you find that the legs are really, they make it look really cool. I think this is a bit skinny. This is the worst one, so I'm going to see how that ends up. That one's a bit of a pain, but we'll see. This is a good thick one. It's a shame it didn't quite split, isn't it? But I think it'll work. If it don't, it might be a three-legged stool. Who knows? Let's get around that, can't we? Let's spin you around in a minute and we'll have a laugh at trying to get this angle right. Anyone got any suggestions for what angle the leg should come out at? I reckon it should be about 80 degrees or something. Any ideas? Anyone's welcome to chuck them in. You heard noises out there? Out where? Can't even read his messages. Yeah, these legs are ash, Nick, and I think this is a sycamore slab from the wood that I used for the firewood from across the road. It's that fallen tree that I chainsawed down. I'm going to eventually go over there and do some filming of the chainsaws, getting that rest of that timber in for the winter. So yeah, this is the think the top's a bit overkill, to be fair, but it's a cool bit of wood, isn't it? So might as well use it, eh? So that's what I'm looking for, 22mm, deep as that. Try and make a shoulder on it as well when I get round to it. You can buy a piece for your drill to make like proper tenons, but I think I'm just going to knife them in. Well, I'll have a go at knifing them in anyway. But yeah, first time I've ever made anything like this, so enjoy the mistakes and the glory. Let's knock that top off again on there. So now I've got 4 legs, and I know they look a bit wild and a bit, you know, rough and stuff, but they will hold a stool up, I bet you. And that's also the shortest. That's a shame, isn't it? It's the shortest one. But I've got plenty of room to get the height of that. I mean, what are they off the floor? They're just about that high off the floor. You can't see that. But I've got plenty of room, because that'll be like, I won't even be sat on that. So there's the 4 legs ready to go. Good thing about green woodworking is it kind of doesn't take long, and you can eye everything up and make it look right. It don't really matter. Got a nice chunky bit of ash left as well, so might use that for wedges. We'll see. Oh, it's splitting it, but we'll see. Got plenty of wood for wedges anyway. Right, let's move that out of the way. There we go. 4 legs. You can hear that timber. It's fucking awesome timber, that is. What we'll do is we'll go to the you might not be able to see this very well, but we'll go to the I'll jump in the trap for a minute. We'll alter the length of them. That's one of the last times I get to sit on my stool. Oh dear. One of the last times I get to use my phone nearly. Fucking hell. There, sand. Get them whacked in, then trim. That's the one, Mark. You know, mate. Corey, what are you making, sir? Lion's the Vampire Slayer? What's that all about? Do you ever get splinters? Not that often. Not because I've got hard... It's not because I've got hard fingers, alright? You just kind of get used to working with wood. And so you can get little ones. 75, 80. Yeah, that's what I reckon, Mark. About 80. You're talking degrees, obviously, yeah? Yeah, get splinters. I don't mind them too much. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't just run my hands up and down these pieces of wood, because look, there's loads of bits still on them, and I'm not gonna put out round them like paper out. But yeah, you kind of get used to wood. You know, you can drop it through your hands without, you know, it's fairly smooth, to be fair. The only ones to watch out for is oak. If you get oak splinters, within like 20 minutes, they can just like get infected really easily. Lion's the Vampire Slayer. I'm still trying to work that out. Lil Carrot. Shalom. Shalom, brother. What size is that bit? 22mm, Mark. It's for plumbing, isn't it? It's for putting pipes through skirting boards. So it's a 22mm bit. So what I worked out is that if I half these, which I've just done, split them, they're like 50 to 35mm. So if I can get a 22mm bit to chuck in the hole, nice and even, nearly 22mm, I can whack it in and then bosh a wedge in end corner. So I was worried that 22mm was a bit skinny, but I think with the size of this, with a 22mm and a taper it in or whatever, should be nice, I reckon. Don't know, we'll see. We're all learning together. Oak splinters, yeah, they kick, don't they? I used to do a lot of woodwork for like cabinets. Used to be sanding and finishing and spraying, waxing, staining, all that kind of stuff. I was a finisher, painting, zinzering and all that. And I used to get a few oak ones. Yeah, they were a nightmare. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Hey up. I like that thing you've got, Aaron, that green man face, mate. Is that your carving? You've got to tell me, is that your carving, mate? How you doing? Because you have a big stake lines, it's not that difficult. What? Big stake? Oh, vampires, right. Sorry. They're legs to me. I didn't think stakes, but yes. I get you. Thanks, people. See? Clever, but not clever. Not always on the ball. Thanks, people. It's good. Billy, how you doing, mate? You good? Yeah, you carved that. That's amazing, Aaron. I'm not surprised. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like surprised, but I'm like, if you've carved that, mate, that is some piece of work, brother. You put me to shame with that quite easily. That is some serious piece of kit you carved there, mate. It's very, very nice detail. It's proportioned. It's perfectly in the middle. It's got the bark around it. It's spot on, mate. Where'd you get the piece of wood from? And what is it? So yeah, I'm going to spin round in a minute, and I've got to tilt this. I've got to get my fucking socket set out so I can tilt the bed and set it. Even I can't set the angle because the stickers fell off. I'm just going to kind of guess an angle just off 90, 10 degrees off 90-ish. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it, Mark? It's amazing, mate. How the fuck did Aaron carve me into a stick? It does look like you, mate. Yeah, I should have started it. I did it on a vid. I'm still a noob on here. It's Hawthorne side. Hawthorne, wow. Hold on. You're still a noob on here. That tree branch you carved is cool as fuck, Aaron. It really is. Like, absolute maximum respect for that, Aaron. It's really, really, really good, mate. Like, you should do some more of that because you've got an eye for that. Like, I can carve shapes, but faces is like, I mean, you've seen some of my faces. They're kind of wild. Even though I have now got some... I finally did it, Lions. Proper job with the homemade knife right in the midst of my thumb. Oh, shitey. Get it bound up, mate. That's what I do. Straight away, just bind it up tight and just leave it for like 3-4 days. Then let some air to it. I hope you're alright, Mike. Fucking hell. What did you use, Aaron? What did you use to carve it with? Aaron doing cool shit. All I did was yell at a bug. I saw that as well. It's funny. Like, hey buddy, get in the grass. Hey buddy. Loved your carving, Aaron. Yeah, man. If you can chuck a couple of them out, mate, you'll have a lot of people watching you. Just go for it, like. I'm not sure where to put you for the shots. To be fair, as well, I'm a bit spun out because it's gonna look a bit wank. Hey, Naveen. My face. This was the one I did out of oak, so it's really difficult. Let me just disappear and come back. Hold on a minute. It's fucking Radji now. We're back. Sorry about that, people. Don't look now, but you've got a washer in your ear, man. I know. It's made of oak, that is. I made that, Wes. It's nice and clean as well, actually. But it's made of oak. I made a square of oak and then rounded it and dropped a drill bit in it. And then if you put it on the drill press and give it some of that, like wiggle it, you can widen that hole right out. And then I just sandpapered it. But yeah, I made that. How you doing, Wes, man? It's good. You good? Sorry. Oh. Rico, what you saying, brother? You good? Yeah, so this is the Easter Island head, but I made it from oak. So it's really, really tough. It looks cool as fuck, but it's really tough. But I have the log that I made the big spoon out of is actually English lime. It's lime wood, and it's perfect for carving intricate. That's what they use. It's what the Americans call it, basswood. Yeah. You have some basswood? Yes. I'll do a little thing on it, Mike. I'm groovy. Nice one, man. Oh, thanks, Rico. Appreciate you. I love it. I forgot. Yes, I'll do some guidance for you, Mike. I've got some basswood. The duck shit log. If you remember the duck shit log, that's what I made this from. It's it turns out that it's basswood, or what we call lime, from a lime tree. So I don't know why you all call it basswood. It's wild. It's lime tree, but yeah, it's going to be really cool for carving heads and stuff like that. So coming up, that's the spoon I made on the live the other day. Big beastie spoon. Nice little shape to it. It's all right. I actually noticed the other day that I have another spoon here that I made that's not actually that small, much smaller. But this was when I was like learning, and the wood is like rotten, so it's about to snap. But no, I've just dropped a load of shit out of there. Where's that gone? But yeah, I've got some basswood, so I'll do some basswood carving stuff. Hey, how you doing, Adele? Dremel, mate, for some more or less. Oh, no, dremeled it. Nice. Got that hard. Honestly, I follow certain steps and they just come out. Yeah, the same with the heads, mate. Same with the heads. Thanks, Jojo. Hey, Adele. Smooth cuts for oak, man. Nice. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, obviously it's really hard oak, but it's fairly. I mean, there's no sandpaper. I don't use sandpaper on a lot, to be honest, but. How are you, brother, from another mother? How you doing, Naveen? Hit the likes. Cheers, people. Someone give me some 2 pieces. One is 2x2 and 4 inch, and a second piece 2x2 and 8 inch. Nice. Yeah, that 2x2. Basically, when you start these heads, which is one of the easiest things to start as a project, you start them in a square block, and you carve the face out of the square. So that's one side, one corner, and that's where the face shape comes from. And all you're doing literally is cutting in and in, and then in and in and in, and then you make one cut for this, and that's all you're doing. Literally just stop cutting, and then obviously the detail of the eyes. So it's fairly simple. And the ears, obviously, they're on the other corner, So all you need is a square piece of basswood. I'm not that good at stuff like that really, but I have tried them and they do work. I can't wait to do some bass. Arsenal won. Nice. What's up, Lions? Onyx official, how you doing, brother? 2-1. Hit the likes. Thanks for the people. See that? I just went from like 140 to like 95 because I've stopped. But yeah, I'll try and get you up there. I've got to get my socket set out now so I can change the angle of the dangle on this bed. Whoop. You're live. There we go. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm going to be up here. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this bolt out of here so I can tilt this bed angle. I'm just going to leave it there for a second because it's easier. But I will be back in the shot. But I won't be reading the chat. What we got? What are we on? 17 mil? 19 mil. So we go. There we go. So I can loosen the bed off. I don't have an actual angle indicator because the sticker fell off because it's a cheap one. It cost me 20 quid this drill did. If I slacken that off a little bit, I can set this bed angle. Can you even see what I'm doing? Is that better? It's a bit of a clutter footprint around it. But that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it so I can change this bed angle somewhat. From 90. I know what I'll do. I've got one of these fan angles. So I can set the angle on that, can't I? Look at that. Fucking all the stick. I found this in someone's garden. So if I set this at dead on 0, tie it off, then I can set the bed. Oh, it's not that accurate, is it? So that's dead flat 0. So if I want to set it at, let's have a look. 10 degrees off. It's going to be there. Then all I have to do is this and get the bubble in the middle. Okay, can everyone see what I'm doing there? I'll show you from here, it's easier. So I've set this at 10 or 170 and I've tilted the bed until the bubble is in the middle. And that, I would say, means it's 10 mil off. That's like a 80 off a 90, that's 80 mil, isn't it? What do we think of Tottenham? I don't have nothing to do with football, I have no idea. Fuck Arsenal. I love how people get emotional about fucking bunch of guys that aren't going to be there next year. Keep flipping between the Oasis concert. There's an Oasis concert going on right now, really? What is this machine, Gemini? Explain this. Who's Gemini? What are you saying, Naveen? This machine? Salut! It's Alex! Dildo clocks. No, I've not started them yet. I'm making a bench, so I've made these stakes look as legs. Fucking move this shite. Oi! Just about to drop a socket set. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I made these legs and I'm going to drill some holes into this on this side. Using this drill press, I'm going to just set in the angles for them. What you're going to... What Well, you got to scroll with it, mate. Yeah, scroll with it. Learning stuff, but no one really wants me to have sharp things. Well, you have to prove you're okay with them. It's about the club. Yeah, I know, Rico. I just don't have any. Football to me is just like, I don't know. It's like fucking ladies dressmaking or something. It's just nothing. Don't know about it. I watch motorsports, don't I? Biking and stuff. Heather is at the show and she's streaming it. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Who's Heather? It's for drilling, Naveen. Yeah. So this drill will spin like so, and this handle here will allow me to do this, and this lowers the drill bit into the workpiece to get some sort of depth going on. So here we go. I'm gonna have a little bosh at this. I want to try and set up something so you can see it, but I'm not sure that's gonna go. So let's have a look. See if I can do this. This may work. Whoa. Wild. It's wild. It's gone all wild. As that. And it's going to be silly because I've got loads of shit in the way, which I've got to move. Mainly this. And all this crap. I'll try and get the piece of wood under there, and then I've got to tighten this off. So let me just do this. So can't really watch the chat for a minute, but can you guys see roughly what I'm doing? Zoom you in a bit. Sorry for my sheddy setup. I should get a proper one, shouldn't I? But yeah, we set that at 10 degrees past 90. Just double check because it's on an angle, so it's going to take a little bit more. And technically I can always go further if I want to. So we've got that nicely set up. I just need to get some wood in there. And I'm gonna go in at like an angle like that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have it like this. I think I'm gonna have it more on this kind of angle. Let me tighten this bed up so it don't move. Everything in my workshop's a fucking nightmare, as you could well imagine. So I'm gonna try and make that angle. Can you see that? Roughly, yeah. And then I just need to plug the thing in and we are golden. We'll see how this goes. First time for everything. Take the fan out for a minute. Make sure I've got a decent speed on her. See what speed we're running at. This is the one with a changeable speed setting. It's got a set of gears. Got a set of gears inside here. So what are we on now? We're on 9:15. So I might go up to 1430 RPMs. Just a little bit speedier so we can get through the wood. So that should be a bit faster now. There we go. It's nice and true. It's running fairly true. Shall we do a scrap test first? Let's have a scrap test. See how this goes. maximum depth. Good job I checked. So I've reached maximum depth of this before I've come through the wood. So get that back to square. Now I have to move it up quite a bit. But I can't move it up a lot because I need to get my wood in there. So these are the fun things we run into, aren't we, along the way. Just squeeze it in there. Maybe not. Just get a hair in there. So I'm going to go on an angle. I'm going to see what happens. Up, boys. Smoking. Go. So we've got a whole board. Yeah, we'll see. Might not work, any of this might not work, but it's only wood, isn't it? Grows on trees, so get some more. But yeah, there's the whole look. Deep. What I'll do is I'll reset the got a chip in there as well. It's all good. It's underneath. What I'll do is I'll reset the height of this now so that I can reach that final part. I mean, we're already through with the tip, just the tip, and only for a minute. But not too bad. Say that's fucking hot and rusty. So what I'll do is I'll reset this and set it so it's higher. Now I've got room to do so. So I'll set it into the hole if I can. For some reason I don't want to do that. There we go. So if I set that like that, once it's spinning, I should be able to. Let's be careful. Look at the damage. What I don't want to do is hit the bed with that blade, obviously, because it's going to blunt the fuck out of it. But not bad. So we made it through. Just off it. It's off angle, obviously. Oh, it's just touched on with one corner. So it's off angle. So what I'll have to do is just come back in this way. That's what I should have done, probably, isn't it? There we go. Learned something new. So this way wants to be that way, as far as it will go. See if I can just nobble that out with the edge of the blade. Not too bad. So now we've got this hole all the way through at 22mm. And it's at a funny angle, it's at a nice angle. That's the angle we're sat at, so it's not 90 degrees, it's over like that. So it should be good. Sorry I can't watch the chat, everyone. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll start some more. Do the other corners, hey? And do this one first. So it's the opposite corner, if you know what I mean. And then I can get the angle roughly the same. Yeah, roughly the same. So let's have a go. Sort of the same. See the angle it's running at. So lift the bed again, try and get it in the exact same spot, and we can go through. Safe as ours is that, isn't it? There we go. Not bad. Not quite gone through, so we'll chop it this way and just touch it off. There we go. Oh, I've lost my earplugs. So we're at a similar angle on this side. So we've got two now. I'm gonna have a minute and just check the chat out. What people's saying. What are we saying, peeps? I get called gay because I don't follow football. Well, I'm not sure what's not gay about not watching 14 men run around the field in shorts. Notts Forest. Ireland are playing in Oasis are playing in Ireland. Cool. Accrington Stanley. Glasgow Celtic. Thought my garage was cluttered. Mate, you ain't seen nothing yet. 2 welders stacked up. That needs a new switch on it. Whole hand tools, basically. Wood tools, welding tools, sets of stuff. There's all my lubrications and cleaners. Bench grinder. This is my stuff and things. Socket sets. This is all bike parts that need selling, old handlebars and stuff like that. Got some, do you want an exhaust pipe off a Z1000 with a decat on it? That's off a Yamaha MT-07, and that's off Kawasaki Ninja. Loads of Volvo parts, some Volvo bits up there, gun cabinet, bits off the Triumph. Got 2 seats here. More Triumph parts, old Hornet bits, motorbike, all bits of spraying, and that's for like spray and paints and stuff. Tyres down there. And on this side I've got some shelving and a load of kit over there. There's a load of aluminium scrap from bits. I was making some parts for someone's MG. So I made, these were door handles that I made for the MG. I was putting little speed holes in them. I never needed to finish them. And so I got little bits of aluminium and stuff what I make parts from. And then obviously I've started doing a bit of wood stuff, so that's up there. And then there's my bench, look, with my big vice. So yeah. Derby, Nottingham, blah blah. I made 3 stools today. Last one was a bit sloppy. Checked the angle yet? Not really. I've kind of done it on an angle of like 45 across almost, but more this way. So it's going to be a similar angle either side. So that's how I can get the wood in, isn't it? Is it going to revolve or up and down? So it goes up and down basically, Naveen, like that, look, yeah. What it do, PPE? Yeah, that's why I'm off camera, Aaron. These are my PPEs, look. It's a spade bit, Naveen. Yeah, it was the first type of drill bit that they could make before they could make complex spirals. It's basically a chisel on one side and a chisel on the other that are facing opposite directions, and it just chips out. Works quite well. Fair play, monkey. Door furniture. Yeah, used for making holes, yeah. Why not a hand driller? Because I've got this. 22mm, that's right. Have to be angled more precise than by hand. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can use a you know, the bit and brace where you like turn the. You can use that. No, don't wear gloves. We don't wear gloves in this workshop. We like to feel what we're doing. I get you though, Alex. It's only a see this drill, look. So here's the safety. Here's the safety talk, yeah. So if I turn that drill on, oh fucking hell, silver line stickers come off now. If I turn this drill on, right, and it gets stuck, that belt just slips. It's just on a rubber belt off a motor on the back, look, up to some gear onto the spindle. So there's no way it's going to like rip your face off and flip it around or anything. You've seen it already. So we're pretty safe. Let me just put this back in, and I'm going to catch up with the chat because you lot are just going mentals. Also a mask. Ah, don't be daft. Yeah, it does need sharpening, Mark, but I'm not doing it. The reason it's burning is it's burning the sides, look. So it's not really burning the chips. It's burning because it's inside that deep hole. That's why it's burning. Gloves are a bad idea. Yep. Gloves get trapped, yeah. I've never mangled a hand because I don't wear gloves. I'm out of here, peeps. Cheers, Joe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't want to reverse the angle, but you could do that, Northern Sclad. Yeah, latest monkey. Hello. All right, mate. All good. Subbed. Thanks, mate. Any firefighters in the house? Yeah, where's fucking Electro when you need him? Earlier the opposite. 52 likes. Thanks, people. Appreciate you all. Gives a go. Anything in the cabinet? No, it's empty, mate. I never got a gun in it. I've got an air rifle, but I never got any guns in it. Oh, that's the end of the chat. Awesome. How long do you need to leave the wood for to dry out before you start working on it? Oh, good question, Rico. Well, this was just sat in here and it's quite thick, so it just dried naturally. I mean, normally I'd want to do this in green wood and then let it dry out once it's made, which will cause shrinkage and stuff, so you can dry it slightly. But normally, like 2 weeks to a month, not for something this size, but something like a spoon, with 2 weeks to a month, and it'll just dry out within a couple of days, really. You can leave it like 3 or 4 days from green and it'll just turn that way. So yeah, 2 weeks or something. But I wouldn't normally always just dry it out before I worked on it. This has just been sat in here, so it's dried normally. Yeah, you were back. Awesome. Thanks, Alex, mate. Not trying to upset you, Lions, just asking, did it used to be your dad's workshop? No. This used to be my dad's relaxing space. These are some of his rocks, look. My dad was a geologist in his hobby. His hobby was geology, so he's got loads of rocks, samples of beautiful rocks from all over the world. That's steinite from Romania. All these beautiful crystals and rocks, some of them very delicate. Not worth a huge amount of money, but they're probably worth about 10, 20 quid each. I think that's a piece of glass. This is quite interesting stuff. It's actually a piece of rock. That's what that is. A single layer of it. Some of this is crumbled as well and got a whoop. You'll probably all know what this stuff is. This is pyrite. Fool's gold. This is in its natural form in the rock where it's found. And these are blocks of it. It grows in those cubes. Weirdly, it forms in a cube. There's all sorts of stuff in here. There's some of that. I can't remember what that's called now. One of them's fell off. Look, this is jade. I believe this is jade. So it's a beautiful. Look how thin that is. Piece of jade. It's been fashioned into a bowl. All sorts of stuff. This is what I used to collect. And then some down here, like fossils. Look. So it's got, that's a fossilized fern. There's some ammonites and some other stuff. I think this one is starfish. It's been fossilized, and some other bits. That's amber. I think that's a piece of slate that's been fashioned into a Bible. Yeah, I've got tons of it, Wes. I've got another set. I've got another whole cabinet in the other room. But yeah, this is where we used to just have some chairs and a table in here, and it's sit in here in the summer. But and the roof leaked and stuff. So thanks, Wes. Appreciate that, man. To some drilling. Yeah, well, I've got tons of them. This is like absolutely loads of it. A collection of old vintage cameras, not so vintage cameras, broken ones, all sorts of stuff. It's got a Browning, Kodak Browning over there. Loads of old cameras and new cameras or lenses and stuff like that. And then a collection of books and all that sort of thing, Bibles and things like that. A little collection. There's a steam train Flying Scotsman. Fastest, well, one of the fastest steam trains that there was. So yeah, loads of stuff. But I just piled in here. I had to move, so I just piled all my kit in here. My brother piled a load of shit in here as well. So that's all my brother's kit. That is all like Volvo bits. So yeah, man, it's like a weird little museum. But I'd love to. What I'd like to do, what I'm going to do. You see this shed? That doesn't look like a shed. It looks like a fucking tree, but it's actually a shed that this tree has grown across onto. I'm going to chop it, and then I'm going to end up dismantling this shed and putting a bigger one out, a bigger shed here, and getting my workshop in there. And I'm probably going to use this for greenhouse space, basically. But it's a ramshackled old thing, you know. It's not going to last forever. It's about, you know, about 30-year-old now. So there's the history of my workshop, though. So yeah, it weren't my mum's, Bev, but it weren't my dad's, but it was just a conservatory space, basically. There's a big garden. Used to have a garden down here, look, with like there's a load of plants in a planter there that we're all growing up on today, and some old shit. There's loads of stuff in here. I didn't get rid of loads of it. There's a scythe and all sorts of shit on there. It's just to look good, basically. Country type garden. Yeah, it'd be fun, wouldn't it? Make me a pimp stick. Ooh, what, like a walking cane? Well, I've got some walking sticks coming up, mate, so. It's amazing, Lions, you reckon? My ass is full of mad shit, dude. It's just how my dad was, you know. But, yeah, we'll get back on, drill these other holes, and then I'm going to try and fit. I'm going to try and fit these, make these round, nice and round. Try and fit these in, like so. They're not going to be that good, but I've got plenty of length to go on, so that's how it's going to sit, basically. We'll do these with a knife, get them nice and precise. We'll drop them in the holes and see if I can sit on it before the end of the live. And we're at it snapping, like that. Sound good? I could just do live streams wandering around places, couldn't I? So this is going to be slightly less fun because it's thicker wood at this end, so I've got to get right down on the deck. Oh, it is right down on the deck. Okay, take the drill bit up then. How about that? There we go. That's as far as it'll go in. That's all you're getting. So deck's fully down. So let's have a go like that. That should do it, shouldn't it? Plenty of room now. So I want it splayed out that way. There we go. Right, so I'm going to kind of guesstimate. Obviously, this is not even a square piece of wood either. That's the whole fun of it. It's not even square. So let's have a go. Try and get them in. That don't need sharpening, does it? Let's say the only reason it's burning is because of the edges. Woo! Decked out. Not so bad on that side. Bit of a cleaner cut. No burning. No burning at all. It's nice, isn't it? But what I'll do is, ooh, a lot bigger on this side. Let's do this then. a lot thicker on that side, so let's try this. Let's see if I can get it. Oof. I wonder, it's not far off either, there's only a tip of that that's not got it. If I can get it in. Obviously it's a wedge shape. It's a lot thicker here than here. So if I can do a bit of a dirty on that. Still keep the angle, but I mean, it doesn't help that my drill press is all smashed up against the fucking sides and all that. If I let that off a little bit, I might get enough room on this edge. Oh, that's so close. It's so close, boys. If it takes it, I'll have to move that. But I'm going to have to put the angle at a different angle. Oosh, look at that. She got me. She got me thinking. Move some of this crap out of the way. I might be able to just manage this one without dismantling too much. Welding gloves. That's a cardboard. So right over. Give me enough room for this bed to move. Trouble is this bed now, I'm changing the angle, but if I go with the similar, so the angle's this way. There we go. Look at that beauty. Beauty, mate. It's a fucking beauty. Get it in there, mate. All good. Always away. Always away. Yeah, it stops quite easily. Go. Go. Wild, man. She wild. That's warm. Get that shit out of there. So, chuck her in better this time, baby. Whoosh, that's warm. Everyone's probably laughing their ass off at me, but we'll get there. Excuse my head in shot. It also moved quite a lot, didn't it? Oh, I need to drop it down, don't I? Right. That might seem a bit mental, but we're all good. Right, so we've made it through. Should be like that. Show on. Turn her off. I'm a bit sloppy with this one. Let me try. Get the angle right. I might just freehand it. Angle the same, can I? So we go. What is the last one, isn't it? Yeah. She don't like it. Sure, it came at that angle, same angle. clear the back out on that last leg, and we've got 4 holes. Kind of don't matter too much on this angle. Ooh. Oh, that's gone already. Do that, finish that with a knife maybe. She's a good one. So, we've got 4 holes, 1 in each corner, rustic, and we've got a similar angle. Can't really tell, can you? Got a similar angle, feels like a similar angle on all 4 of them. There we go. Dangerous drilling bit done. You can relax now, people. Woo! Alright. How we doing? How's the chat? Carly! White bird. How you doing, girl? Making a stool. Huh? You made a usable space out of it. Yeah. I'd love to buy a walking stick for sure. Yeah? What kind of thing would you like? The last walking stick I made, you've probably seen it before, Rico, was the duck stick. This is hazel. It's really super straight hazel. You see it? It's hardly a curve in it. And I'd carved the duck head on top. So something like that. I've got some hawthorn, and I've got some actually got some hazel as well. So I might be able to get you something, mate. I'll speak to you at some point. Oh my, you could spend so much time not seen that before, mate. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I've got loads of them, man. Stones, I mean. Cut a bit off the drill bit. I nearly did that. I've done worse, I know. Oi, oi! Look at the size of that bloody tool. Hey! How you doing, Carly girl? Right, just need to set myself back up on the old camera jobbing my fish, so I can sit down and we'll have a work out of how this is going to go, eh? There we go. We've done the dangerous drilling bit. You can see my clamp there. So yeah, let's have a look. Don't put him off, Carly. Hey, hi everyone. Hope you're well. Hey, Donald, how you doing, brother? It's going to be a stool. Looks like it's going to be chopsticks now. No, it's all right, mate. It worked out all right. I'm not lying. Just love watching you make things. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm freezing. What's up, Carly? Get some snap in, you duck. Just smashing it as always, mate. We always make it work, usually. Just like fingering a bowling ball. Hey, it is basically a bowling ball size hole, yeah. Just enough for your finger. Which is what I'm worried about with these, but Mark, that's made me laugh. Yeah, the duck stick's awesome, isn't it? I don't know if Rico's still in here. I weren't ignoring him, but obviously I'm fucking doing something. So hopefully he's not disappeared thinking I was ignoring him. Yeah, the dodgy. Well, it's an all right stool. I'm still going to use it for like working on bike and stuff, because it's on wheels. It's really useful. But I want to make something like this. So I'm going to sit on this side. I'll get a knife out in a minute. Put these away. Get my knife out, and we'll sort this bit of wood out. It's a bit of a random project in a way. I've never made anything like this before. But here we are. we'll sort all that mess out later, eh? I don't think I need this anymore either, so I'll put this away and I won't rag my back on it. Everything's same in this workshop. It works, but not how it's supposed to. So I don't know if that was a bit weird, but we made it through. I was just trying to keep the angle coming this way into the wood so that they would be splayed roughly out. But there's so much difference in them legs. They're not straight, so it's not going to be like perfect anyway. So I can move the legs around. So I'll put this vise away and then I won't end up like knocking my back out on it. Obviously everyone's got a vise that they can only use with a massive screwdriver, just like me. Ooh. There we go. She's away. Put that bit of wood back. That bit of wood that I tried, that's the bit of the block. That's what I cut out of my thingy to make my spoon bench jobby. So where are we? Put that spoon there. Put my axe sheath back on. That way. So I don't get cut. When it don't get dull. It's a bloody good axe, that is. It's a fucking wicked thing. Not for carving though, obviously it's like that big. We'll get a blade out, shall we? See if we can straighten these holes out. More 120, super sharp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop around in these holes and just sort them out, because that's the way the wood's going to go in, that way. It's really cool everyone being here for this, because I have no idea what I'm doing in a way, but I know what I'm doing obviously, but I've never done it before, so chamfer these holes in. Waiting for it, Carly. Where do you live? In England. History, humanity. Bit low. What's a bit low? Hello. How big's that piece of hazel? About as tall as me. Thanks, Monkey. Yeah, the duck stick's cool, isn't it? Everyone's got a vice. I know. What's mine? Vaping. Best things man-made. Yeah, I know. Have a nice day. Thanks, History. Sorry I didn't get back to you straight away. If you could see some of the tools my dad has created over his 40 years of engineering. Yeah, I bet. If he's an old school engineer, mate. It's such nice wood though, this ash. I'm obviously going to refuse to use any kind of sandpaper as well. Even though obviously it's got its place. I am a fan of sandpaper, just not in spoons and projects like that. So I'm just chamfering the top edge of this, so it's a bit more of a nice shape to get the to drop the wood into. And then I've got to individually make these. Individually make these to fit the holes. So we'll be numbering them 1 to 4, etc. What are you laughing at, Carly? Bloody hell, Monkey. That's why my mum keeps on a turkey baster. Oh, it's handmade. Nay! Random statement, but I am never buying pre-made lasagna from a store again. Have you had a bad experience with lasagna, RP? How you doing, mate? You good? So, but weirdly, the same as a spoon, because there's this circular hole through some wood, you have to go one way, other way. You have to do it in quarters. Did all the Yanks ditch out when I started being sketchy? I suppose it's funny time for them, innit? I don't know what time it is. There we go. So I've got two chamfered holes now, so a lot easier drop this wood into. But it's just as simple as going from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock in one direction, from 6 o'clock back to 3 o'clock in the other direction, meeting in the middle, and then from 9 to 12, well actually 12 to 9, sorry, and then 6 round to 9. And get that nice chamfered hole. I know loads of woodshop people might watch this and just go, what the fuck is he doing? But which spelling for my name looks better? I quite like that one, RP, to be honest. RP13, it's quite cool. Mark disagrees, but Stephen, how you doing? You're good. So, still 50 people in here, seeing if I can make this. So again, 12 till 9, 12 till 3, 6 to 3, and then 6 to 9 again. And it's as simple as that if it cuts nicely. You're good, mate. I got the name off my initials and the date I was born. Yeah, I remember you telling me that when you first came in, RP. You're proper old school, aren't you, in here? So just taking away any little bits as well. Not that it matters, just cleaning wood up a little bit, and it's nice. It's nice wood to carve. I mean, carving in a big piece of wood like this is quite fun, isn't it? You know. So smooth this off a little. And then I'm going to go make some, I'm going to make a burger bowl. Has anyone ever heard of a burger bowl before? So, oh, I've drilled that hole wrong. Oh, that's the top. That's the bottom. That's better. They're all drilled in at these angles. Look, I'll try and show you, but it's quite hard. But they're drilled in at these angles, so they're going to splay outwards. That's all I need it to do. But yeah, that's the top in it. So I shouldn't have cut that. I shouldn't have cut that side. I'm gonna have to freaking. I'm gonna have to. What's it called now? Perfecto. They look better on this side. I made a mess of the other side now, which is what I'm going to see, so a bit annoying, but doing quarters like that Oh, okay. How old? Thank you, Mark. Makes me feel seen. Sebastian Abastian. Never heard of it, Lions. What's that? A burger bowl. Yeah, it's basically like a burger. So, no bread, but salad, pickles, whatever else you want to put on it. All just deconstructed in a bowl. So, you don't even have to make the burger a burger shape. You could use it like almost like taco, but with no taco. I have got tacos though, so clean some of these bits off. I could finish these edges as well, look, with the knife. Can I get these 45 little mitered corners? It's quite wild doing this on a piece of wood. I mean, you could use a chisel obviously for this as well. You don't need a knife. Take some 45 degrees off of them, soften them edges a bit more. Make them look a bit cooler. And I'll do a bit there. Knock that corner off of there with a knife. I'm kind of out of the mic camp for making things. Just fuck around and find out, innit? You know? If this stool stays up and I can sit on it, it's a good one, innit? You know? If anyone's interested in any books, I know people don't do books anymore, do they? If anyone's interested in books on spoons and stuff, I'd be happy to. Hey, Plywood, how you doing, brother? You good? I didn't see you there, man. Carve my initials on it. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. I like that monkey. Yeah, it'd be fun. It's literally just like burger without the bun, just like on the plate. Instead of you holding it like that, just eat it with a fork. Yeah, it'd be fun, Bev. Thanks. Plywood, you good, man? How's your neck of the woods, mate? And then I'm going to try and fit these legs to it. That's going to be the fun part. So that's going to be the seat side. This is going to be the seat side. Like I say, you could use a chisel for this, couldn't you? I'm just trying to be clever. But it is my preferred choice of tool. I do like the knife. Just work really well. Kind of fun carving something this big. There we go. One more side. Chamfer these edges off. Oh, someone's sending me pictures. Let's have a look. Sorry. You good? All right. 20 people watching because I've done the boring stuff. I'm doing the boring stuff now, aren't I? Oh well. Got my. We got 64. That's awesome. Not that I care, but just interesting. I still have to sort my watch hours out. I've only got 3,000 eligible watch hours. Right, there we go. I'll back where it's come from so that. Oof, dusty. So here we are. I believe this is the bottom. I think I'm going to use this. Sorry, that's the bottom. Use this edge. I'm going to as the back. So that's going to be the back of it. So I'm going to be slightly leaning forward on it, if you know what I mean. So it's going to keep my back forward and I can keep my feet planted on the floor. I do actually want to put some sort of backrest on it. I might put a single one here. I don't know. Don't know how I'm going to do that. But we'll go with it, eh? And it's not too far wild that it, I don't know if it'll be level. Don't know. It's going to be a fun, cool little stool anyway, isn't it? But yeah, so this is the ball ache one because it's the shortest and the thinnest. Don't know. It's not the cracked one, though, is it? No. Let's run the knife down these for a bit. So I might try and put that end in. It's thin now. Thick end on the floor. Like that. The idea is to use the strength of the wood against itself, if you know what I mean. So everyone's watching. I'm just the other ones. I'm sure I know what I'm doing with these. I know what I'm doing with these, but this one I'm unsure with. Playing with this wood, yeah. I'd really like to get it in. So this is the high end. This is at the top. These are obviously all staked already. So these can be like almost slotted in right now. Like so. You know, they can be wedged in like that. It's going to look wild. I don't know how to do it like a kind of perched stool, if you know what I mean. But I'm just surprised at all the. See how this is curved this way, look. If I put that like that, it's going to look real nice on the floor. So yeah, I know what I'm doing with these. Just this third, fourth, final leg to sort of settle out and see what it might turn out like. Do I go thin end in and let the thick end just be like the others? Just do it like that, yeah. I like to get it so all the bark's on the outside, but whichever which way, you know. I might just do it. Go for it. Actually, let's get the axe on that. Let's get the axe on it. Get the axe on it, mate. Look at that. New t-shirt on today, all ditched up. Keep testing. Give my vape some charge. It's running out. But yeah, probably going to end up trying to round these out more. So obviously the hole I've drilled is round, isn't it? Like properly round. And these aren't. So I'll just work around them. Trying to round them through a bit. And it'll end up kind of however high it ends up. Obviously this is really tough ash as well, so square this top off as well. You lot make me laugh. Starting to get darker now. So that's kind of the shortest it's going to be, which is not bad at all. Obviously it's super irregular shape. Quick mark on it. So that's alright, got quite a lot to go then. Good. Plenty to go at. Mark's lying. What's he saying? Some bean flicking going in. You lot. Filthy. Filthy fucking animals, all of you. I know it's more interesting than woodworking, like, but it do make me laugh with it. But like I say, you can get a bit for your drill for these to make the tenons. You can just put a drill on it and just go and makes like a perfect 22mm or whatever size hole you're after. I know you're not, you're all right. It's quite satisfying work doing this bit. Just slowly shaving them into a round. But obviously, it's the boring bit. For most people. It's a bit off camera, isn't it, that? Here's my little camera stand, look. So, wedging them in the holes and trying to make that a little bit more round. This is a completely mental shape at the moment. It's almost like a triangle. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do all of these tonight. It's already getting dark in here, isn't it? What are we on? 6, 7, 8. It's gone 8 o'clock. Fuck, you know. What time did it come on? 7? Time to come on? 6? Something like that. Huh. Still not round, but Nearly like it's on time, people. What's everyone else having for the tea anyway? I'm having a deconstructed burger bowl. What's everyone else having? Might leave this actually and go and make some. Getting in there now. Let's see, leg number 1. You've had hot dogs, mate. Nice. Burger bowl out of wood. Hey, that's not a bad idea. So we're getting in there now. Getting down to a depth. So I've moved from this line to this line. So we're getting in it. Trying to make a round out of a triangle, basically. So all the fun. But hopefully there's enough wood in there, take enough off for it to become one of them. To be fair, even if it sits in there not quite perfect fit, as long as it's wedged in and it ain't going to come out. And I can always chop the top in and wedge it off anyway. Wonder how that lass is getting on live streaming an Oasis concert. Eh? Wants to sit like that, really. We're about 10 mil shy, 20 mil shy. Let's do a quick measure. About 10 mil shy. Right, lights on time. Oh, there we go. You see it a bit better now. You had a beef dinner. Nice. Hated the veg. Oh no. Does the sink have something against muddy bowls? What's that, Jamie? What are you on about? What's the sink got to do with it? Or am I missing something? What sink? You saw what? What did you see, Jamie? Because you ain't making no sense to me, boy. Looking alright, this is, you know. We're getting there. Getting rounder. I've got some auger bits in my dad's tools, you know. I have to look through them. I've got all sorts of shit, picture framing stuff and all sorts. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? You good? Sorry, I didn't see you popping in. Making a beef stew. Since 7. Wow, that's going to be amazing. Does sound lovely, yeah. How you doing today, Michelle? You good? Oh, I got them angles quite nice, didn't I? Look at that. Even if I do say so myself. Leaning back so it's splayed that way, and then ever so slightly like splayed out that way. Can always change the angle, like I said. She ain't too bad, buddy. It's like it's that bit, isn't it? Oh, nice. A big meat package. Hey! Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, you're good. Got the day off? Nice. Been sitting around doing nothing. The best thing to do with a day off. Especially if you're like Michelle and you don't always usually get a day off. Sunday. Is a proper tedious programme. Right, Nikki's live. I'm fucking off. Big meat package. I know. That's what I heard, Ryan. I know what you mean. Like a big butcher's like pack of sausages and burgers and meat and whatever it is. Cuts of loin and all that. But yeah, Nikki's live just. So I might call it a day and come back and do this another day and go and cook my dinner while I watch Nikki. How's everyone feel about that? Got 69 likes. Is anyone going to give me one more like? We're getting there, Ryan. I got my first leg fitted in nearly. A couple of mil off. It did sound wrong. No, mate. 70. Does it? Someone's giving me a like without me knowing them. Here we go. Almost through the hole. Got a few more mil to go. Yeah, a few more mil to go. Where are we touching still? So there. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. I think it's one of them, isn't it? Yeah, it's not registered on mine then, has it? That last like, but it's all good. I'm not bothered. But yeah, I might finish this off. Thanks everyone for being in here, and go and watch Miss Nikki New. Go talk to Nick for a bit. How's everyone feel about that? 26 on mine. You what? That's not updated. Flick off it and come back, Mark. 70. Yes. Who's that? Michelle. Oh, thanks, Michelle. You're my 70th like. Awesome. Cheers, Doug. I didn't get any big meat. Just wishing. So, yeah, get this last leg fitted. And then I'll go and have my tea. How about that? What I'm going to do is going to fit the legs and then sit on it and see if I can get them to squish in the holes a bit better. I might not even need to wedge them. I think I'll just whack them in. Almost through to the top. Ooh, not far off, look. Looks a bit wild on top because it's a bit small, but what I don't want to do is take too much at once, obviously. Beats making a spoon for one time, doesn't it? There we go. Got her through to the top now. Give her a like that. Shazam. There's not a lot of flex in that either. Not a lot of flex in there. I think it's only going to be a stool, so we'll see. But yeah, one off legs in there. Shoot that way. You can see that's going to be like a cool little stool. I could push these legs in anyway, because these are the good ones. Oh, they're different lengths. Different lengths. But yeah, we got there in the end. Got one in. Get that a bit deeper, I think, and then I'll plane it off. But we're pretty solid. No twisting, no turning. We're pretty good. I reckon if I sat on that, there's not always a bit of flex in the top. Oh no, it's good, it's gone the right way. It's flexing the right way. Awesome, there we go. So that's my leg, which I've got it to splay out. That's what I wanted to do. Make it bow so that the weight will always be on that bit of wood. So there we go. Job fish, me duck, as Mark would say. And I'm gonna go cook myself some tea. How about that? It's not going to take full shape. It's gotten dark already, so it's a project for another day now. Yeah, but I've really enjoyed making that on a live actually. So yeah, we're good. One leg in, 4 to go. These are the easier ones as well. This is a harder one because it's a bit thinner, but we're good. So I appreciate everyone coming in. Long one that missed to go. What? Wonky stool. Is it? That sounds cool. Later, Bev. 71. Whee! Thanks, Monkey. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Gav's come in, made up to 36. To be continued. Alright, Wes, mate, you back. Yeah, got it. I've got one leg in and I've got it at a nice angle to give it some support for the stool. I've got a bit of a triangle thing going on here, but I'm going to sort that out, I reckon. I need to drop it in a little bit more. Drop it tiny little bit more so I can flush it off. But basically, the height of the stool is going to be, and this might look a bit weird, but that's going to be the height of the stool. So it's not too bad actually. Sat up here. It's higher than my other stool. A little bit higher, so it might do my back a bit better. Might be able to sit at my thingy a bit better as well. Yeah, that's. I'm going to lean it. I'm just leaning it against there for the minute, but basically that's the height of the stool. So it's like top of my thigh. Look, should be good. I appreciate you saying that, Wes. It's cool. First time I've done one, but obviously just shows you with a bit of tooling, a few bits and bobs and some wood. You can make whatever you like, can't you? On a bit of a mic tip, and I know Wes is on that tip as well. The fuck around and find out kind of tip. So yeah, really appreciate you guys. I'm going to run off because I want to see Nikki and talk to Nick. But your club is weird. Seriously, night work. What's that? What's that, Alex? What's quite coming soon to YouTube near you? Exactly, Monkey. Thanks, mate. Just been on a couple of buses and picked my lad up. Car is goosed. Is it, mate? Oh, wank. Get that other one sorted, man. It's good car for the money, man. For the money, that's good car, I like. So yeah, give it sorted. Let us know how you get on, man. Bev, I sent my other half the short, and he really likes your shorts. He sent a few to his friends. Nice. You said you sit on it before the end of the day. Thanks, Wes, man. Appreciate you. You yeah, I appreciate your uplifting positivity. You're a good man, dude. Appreciate it. I did sit on it, yeah, on one leg. We just serviced Dad's this morning. Did you? Bloody nightmares, aren't they? What's the saying? Tits and tyres. I know that's a bit wrong to say that, but yeah, there we go. That's 3 hours. I reckon in another hour I could probably have them legs in there. So there we go. This is the back of the stool, obviously. It's a wedgie shape, so it's going to lean me slightly forward. And I'll sort the legs so it sits nice as well. I've got plenty to cut off, look. So I've already got a weird angle where I cut it off the tree with the chainsaw. Actually, I didn't cut that, but someone else did. But yeah, there we go. The stool. I appreciate you people. You take it easy now. Easy now. Play-Doh! You turned up just in time for me to go, but I can show you. What's up, Play-Doh? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Clogs next. On it, Gav. Bonsoir, Michelle. Hi, Russian person from Russia. Comrade. Hi, Play-Doh. Stuck in Denver Airport again. Bloody hell, mate. Well, I've been making a stool. So I've drilled some holes in these at roughly 80 degrees or 70, is it? Yeah, 80 degrees or 170 degrees, whichever way you look at it. And I've got these staves of ash that I've been saving for this project. So I've just been shaving them down into proper mortises, and I've wedged the first one in. So there we go. It's a nice looking, crazy looking little stool. That's how far we got. Knock her in. We've got 4 more to do, so that's what I've been up to, Play-Doh. But I appreciate everyone being here. I'm going to run, get my food, and then I'm going to go and talk to Nikki. Bless you, mate. How's your back? It's all right. It's all right, Gav. Yeah, it's all good. How's you? How's your running man going? Been cross training? I did sit on it, yeah, once. It's only got one leg though, so. But I appreciate it. That's really cool. Yeah, we're done. I'm going to bugger off. I'm hungry, and I want to talk and watch Nikki. It's not. I don't want to be on live while she is. So we can all pile in Nikki's live. Let's go. Let's go, people. At fusionrocket.com. Let's go. Appreciate you all being here. It's really nice of you. Bugger off then. All right then. Jamie. Thanks, Jamie, mate. Give us a like and a subscribe. Appreciate it. The ornament in the bedroom. Get on it, mate. Get on it. Get to it. We're going to go to Nikki's live now. Bombard her with some fun. So, thanks a lot, people. Take care. Part 2 of Da Stool coming up. Good night, Mark. Good night, Play-Doh. Asata Liogo. Exactly, mate. Good night, Monkey. Good night, Bev. Good night, Julie, Jamie, Plywood. Cheers, mate. Gavin. Appreciate you all being in here. Michelle. You're all freaking awesome people. Really appreciate you. So thanks. Take care. Latest, Mark. Have a good evening. I'll speak to you all later. Alex, and you too, man. Sorry to forget you. Alex, our French connection. I appreciate you, man. Je suis le pantalon. All right. Good night, people. Take care. Love you. Bye.